All right, so this is the continuation of the part two, okay, of water, and the different properties of it, right? So, I mean, it should make sense why, like, you see, you see, like, certain people, they look warm, but they're cold inside, or people who look cold outside, but they're warm inside. Okay. Now, a part of me, like what the voice was saying, it was like this is like a signature, signature, you know, and how he was making me like when you go back to the tornado aspect of it. Okay, I could be wrong here. I could be wrong here, but if I'm not mistaken, right, the negative symbol, the vertical symbol is the positive symbol, and the horizontal symbol is the positive, right? I could be wrong. Maybe I could be mixing them both up. But it's terrifying. Like, I understand how they trying to make the goat seem like an evil deity in Christianity. And I don't know if that's the reason why it has us afraid of being able to look up and looking at each other in a horizontal way. You understand? When I say look at each other in a horizontal way, we look at each other in a vertical way. We look at each other as a hierarchy. We gauge each other. We give each other's titles within ourselves. I think he looked better than me. I think she looked better than me. I think she's smarter than me. I think he's smarter than me. I'm smarter than him and her. You know what I'm saying? We gauge ourselves like the eyes of a snake, which is probably why we're at a low frequency right now. Because we're giving all each other a hierarchy. But when you use the horizontal aspect of life, you see everything is equal. You understand? Now, maybe that has everything to do with the fact that, how the voice is breaking it down. Like, I remember you could see this in the Seven Deadly Sins of the anime. They talk about how the pig originated from hell. They were born in hell. Their existence, their environment, their life, they lived in hell. And just like the Quran says that, the realm of the jinn is where we will consider hell. But they consider, like, it's like the opposite of here. There's people there who praise the devil, but there are also some demons there who praise the creator of everything. And just like here, we got people who pray to Lucifer, and just like you out your goddamn mind. And same thing down there. He was like, "Why the fuck you praying to this guy for? He came here and fucked everything up. Are you stupid? Why would you pray to Yeshua, you stupid bastard, and bring that shit here?" Right? So it's the same concept. And it makes me understand now, like, maybe it's truth that these lambs came and they descended down from heaven. And the pigs and the reptile creatures came from above. And they just evolved into this environment that we all had to evolve into. You understand? So it's not really the blood that's changing us. It's the combination of both cold and hot. Summer, winter, fall, and spring, the four winds that Christianity speaks of. Okay? And another terrifying thing that he made me realize is, like, you know, when you combine very high temperature and low temperature together, you get tornado. And if you look inside of the tornado, inside the eye of the tornado, you get a basically reptile eye. Right? Or maybe I'm wrong. That's why the yin yang symbol look like that. The two nodes on the yin, there's one node, and the yang, there's another node. They're both perpendicular to the color that they exist in, okay? What's occurring is the high temperature is basically carrying the low temperature as the low temperature carries the high. And that's what those two nodes inside the yin yang are for, because the white one got a black dot, the black one got a white dot. That white dot is low temperature, pushing high. Or, yeah, no. The white temperature, the light temperature is high temperature, and the dark temperature is low temperature. Okay. Or, you know, for example purposes, because I'm not going to keep, right? And that's what's happening inside of us with emotions, frequency. You feel love, you feel hate, you feel the roller coaster of both, right? Like a tornado, right? And they say love is like a hurricane sometimes, right? Because you got high temperature and low temperature, right? And then showing me, like, with the cat eyes. It has cat eyes for a reason. It's a signature. The cat eyes are the signature. The eyes of the tornado are the signature. The slant eyes, the reptile eyes are the signature. You understand? And it goes back to what the dude said about the human blood and how they looked at it in a gene aspect of things. You know, because you know how you break it down in the gene level, got G, T, H, C, G, F, H, blah, do, B, right? They said what they did was they took those letters, broke it down in Hebrew, just like me and this voice been teaching you since you've been watching. And there's what you would consider like the creator's signature. He put his name there. It's like Yahweh, not Yahweh, but dude, I forgot. Okay. Oh, listen, I'm allowed to forget. All right. Leave me alone. All right. Anyways, another thing it showed me is terrifying is, like, where else do they have that shape? Where else? I mean, obviously, besides the Fibonacci code, we're talking outworld. Jupiter, right? Or is it Saturn? I can't really remember which one. But it has, they said, a 500-year tornado. Or 5,000 and it's been like a octagon-shaped toroidal field. Right? Inside this planet. Maybe in the shape of a permanent high frequency, low frequency area. Yeah, listen, for conspiracy theories only, it was showing me, like, yo, listen, take those cats and just enlarge them, and that's their planet. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll play a lot of video games and anime and stuff, but I'm obviously making this video because, you know, comment, like, or watch, you know. But my brain got an itch and I need y'all to help me scratch it. Is basically why I'm doing these videos, okay? I'm lazy, all right?